Hello guys, it's Infinite Flight here, also known as James, and today we're finally bringing you the proper Cold and Dark tutorial for the PMDG 737. So, let's get straight into it. I have EasyDock and USX installed, so I'll be using them. If you don't have them, it's fine. First off, you want to go to here. These are a bunch of autosaves. If you just go to your left FMC here, go to PMDG Setup, Panel State Load, and select the Cold and Dark state. Is this one? I have this one because for some reason, whenever I select that one, it doesn't work. So I'll be using this one. It's the exact same thing. I just need to make sure to turn the battery off. So you'll see a little timer on top left there. Just let it do its thing. Now, one of the amazing features about these docks here is nice, smooth transitions. Of course, the FPS isn't great, but you can survive with that. Right, so first off, we're going to go to the overhead panel. It's not that one. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this, so please do forgive me. It'll be this one here. Just flip that on, pop the cap down, connect the ground power, and on the emergency lights. So now, what do we do? The next step is to go up here. These things are called the IRSs. Just right click them twice to the nav position. Usually you would go align then nav, but you can just go straight to nav in this aircraft. So that'll do its thing. See, the displays will come online eventually. Now, if you want to glimpse on what this looks like, it's that. It's just that thing. Sickle, that's not it. Oh, hold on. Nope. Oh. Now, there is going to be some, buggy stuff going on, but bear with me. The next... If I just go like that. Hold on. Yes, right, that seems to have worked. Okay, yeah, so you'll see your displays will come online. Now, what I like to do is use a website called SimBrief, like so. This is where I get all my flight plans. What you do is you fill in the airline if you're going to do one, a flight number, your departure airport, and arrival airport. The FSX and simulator community all work in ICAO airport codes, so you do that. Make sure you select your aircraft. Departure runway today will be 06, which is unusual out of Edinburgh. We usually use runway 24. We'll be coming into London Heathrow on runway 27 right. What I like to do is click that and make sure these are all valid, these waypoints. Now, what you want to do is click generate OFP. This will take you here. Now, it does it in the same tab, so I like to have both of them open so I know which way I'm coming out, and that's not worked. It's fine. Then that gives you that. You put this into vPilot or whatever you're going to use if you're on VATSIM. This is our cruising flight level. That's 24,000 feet. That's how much fuel we need. 6,000 at least. I'll take about 8,000. And you'll just click download FMS and click download .rte for the PMDG flight plan. So that's where I get my routes from. Now, GSX, right? This could work, this might not work. Right, okay, so we need to request... Oh, what lag's back there? Come on. Da, 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 da. There we go, right. We'll request the refueling, and that'll allow me to do my fuel. This is courtesy of Kuwait Airlines. Right. Oh, it's being handled by Air France. That's good, isn't it? So the fuel truck's on its way. As you can see, this is a bit crappy because I don't know what I'm doing. Here he comes. Right, he's in position, so we all know what that means. Oh, great. Easy Dog does this. I don't know why. I'll just do this, right. So we'll go fuel, we'll go 8,500. That does its plonky thing. That will do it, and I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah, I've done it. You can leave now. Work. Okay, we'll just need to use this. Right, this could be a big problem. Going to sell that, right. So, yeah, rip Easy Dock for now. That's done. You can leave. Okay, we'll request boarding. We're not getting catering. We don't need catering. Dude, we're done here. Okay, that sounds promising. Just head through. No. He's doing his thing. Ah, right, he's done. Right, good. So now, what we need to do is align our IRSs, right? In fact, what I could do first is... Yeah, that's doing that, so we'll wait for that. We'll go to the FMC here, on the FMS. We'll do our reference airport, which is EGPH Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Gate you don't need to put in. Now, GSX says open forward cargo. No, forward cargo. Cargo aft. Aft entry forward. Yeah, I think it wants me left entry aft as well. That's the over wing. Ignore the passengers, they can't get annoying. Right, now what you want to do is on the pause in it page, go page next, or next page. Just click the left GPS, pop that in there. You'll, NDs will come to live, that makes sense. We'll select our core route here, or company route. Departure 064. Right, the departure for this one will be the GoSack 1 Delta departure. it tells you on your flight plan. Now, you can put a flight number in there, it doesn't really matter what you put in there. You got a perf in it now. Double click 0 fuel weight. Reserves for this flight will be 2. I always select 2. And cost of next you can just be 40. Cruising altitude is FL240, not 24,000 feet. Transition altitude, I'm just gonna guess it's 6,000. You can Google that, and it will tell you. We'll take. Now this is for how much thrust you want when departing. Now it depends on your runway length. I'm just going to select 24k D rate. Now, bigger the number, the more thrust you're going to get. Usually take flaps 5 in the 737. Now, that's our trim, so we can set that in here. 5.8, you just guesstimate that. Now, bear in mind this is 0, 5, 10, 6 is about there. Right? Now, is easy dog gonna work? Nope, apparently not. Easy dog, you big bum. Waiting for your action. Close left entry aft and left entry forward. Right. Already. Oh yeah. So the doors will shut. GSX will run away. Okay, like so. Now, what we can do now is just check our legs, make sure we've not got any discontinuities. These look like this. Oh, I'll tell you what, yeah. Oops, that wasn't meant to happen. Yep. Nope. I'll mark that up, hold on. Yeah, so basically what that looks like is that route discontinuity, there's 2 there. What you want to do is just click the waypoint and then pull it up. Let's do it as well. On there. Right, now, so we'll turn on the yaw damper, turn on the window heats. Now, what you can do actually is do a test. Right for power, left, well, no, I don't know, that's the overheat one, I think, I don't know. Right, we'll just turn them on now. Lights, you can just put them on as you want. Now, turn on the chime, put the packs on. The APU uses the forward left pump, so we'll start the APU on that. We have ground power, so we'll just put that to steady. This one here. Now, we're going to be cruising 24,000 feet, or, well, yeah, that's technically 24,000 feet. Put that in there, and your landing altitude will be whatever Google says. So we're just waiting for the APU to start. As you can see, this will rise. This will go up to about 8 and then come back down again. And then these, or this light will illuminate. You just push these down and it'll go in the APU power. Right, now we can set up this. We can turn on the flight directors. We'll just be going... just wait for that lag spike to clear up. There we go. Right, we'll just go straight up to 24,000 feet. You can arm LNAV and VNAV, that's basically your autopilot. The runway heading will be 059. Just guesstimating that from the leg. There. Wait, what? No, 059. What am I about? There we go. Speed for takeoff. Now, it's usually these speeds. V2 plus 10 or 15, but for the climb, I've managed to find that I'm on here, so I just go up like 20 or 30. It's not what you're supposed to do, but it's what I do. We just set the auto brake to RTO now. Right, as you can see, the APU started up. Go on APU power, just make sure that's off. We'll set the park and brake, but oh, it's already set, whoops. We can remove the chocks. Now, if you just remove the chocks, they will remove everything else. So that's it, we're ready for push and start. Now, the PMDG 737 has a pushback feature built in, but I'm going to use GSX for this. They left the cargo door open. Grr. It allows me to shut it. Okay, they're closing. So we can prepare for pushback and departure. No, we'll use the de-icing. Now, for push and start, I think... Yeah, we'll go tail to the right. No, not tail to the left, yeah. No, right tail.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Why? Departure clearance requested, right. You see these guys are locking on? Tow truck in motion.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
What does he want me to do?
Locking gear.
Alright. Now we'll turn on the anti-collision because we're going to be moving and there's going to be hazards. Turn on the lower since it's dark. Now, usually, GSX has asked me to not start the engines until push and start is complete. You will usually just start the engines during push and start. You always start the right engine first.
Check completed. Pipe has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Okay, he's asked us to release the parking brakes. We'll do that.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Okay, so I'm going to do what GSX has asked me to do. And then I'll just start both of them just for the sake of this video. Now, first scenery, you're using the UK 2000 demo scenery for Edinburgh Airport here. It's a full package, but they've just got 2 banners on the thing, which is fair enough. And it's pretty good for a demo as well. It's a hell load better than default FSX scenery. So as you can see, we're pushing here. Now, before you start your engines, right, remember to turn these packs off and make sure that our isolation valve is to auto. So turn off the packs and then start the engines, but we're not starting the engines yet. You can turn on the engine bleeds before start as well. Turn on all the fuel pumps here. If there's no fuel in the centre fuel pumps, it will say low pressure, and you can just turn them off. Right, so we're gonna get pushed onto the line here, which is gonna be magical. Or maybe centimeters off, but still better than my guesstimations with the full pushback. Okay. I'm gonna trust GSX on this one.
Set parking brakes.
Okay, we set the parking brake. Yeah, we'll just set our tune H. Just click B and then put that to HPA. Right, maybe include start engines.
Unlocking gear.
Right, he's unlocking the gear.
Tow truck disconnected. By pipe thus been removed.
Right. Because the engine's there. He's walking off. Just casually. Oh, he just went through my beautiful stairway. Wow. They're in each other.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Start engines at will. Oh, it's this guy talking, isn't it?
Clear to start engines.
Yay. Right, so make sure your packs are off, make sure your engine bleeds are on, which are these things. Packs, bleeds, isolation valve. I'm just going to set this to both. I'm going to put them both to ground. You should do one at a time, starting with the right engine. Now, as you can see, these will rise. Just wait till these go to 2.5, the N1s. These will rise as well, so you can tell your engines are alive. Now, if you're on VATSIM, it's good to have it to go into Unicom first. Right, okay, as you can see, that's well past 2.5. We'll just chuck them up. Now, for the TCAS, we'll just squawk mode 2000. So, on default squawk codes. See the engines are starting up here? Okay, still starting up. These will ping back to the off position once they're started. So that's rising. Now we can go in the engine power and turn off the APU, turn on the taxi lights, turn on the probe heats, turn these on, the electric power, turn on the packs and turn off the APU bleed. Okay, now if it's under 10 degrees, which you'll find here, the TAT, turn on the anti-ice. Now when I engage Toga, which is this button here, for some reason the anti-ice goes off. I don't know if that's a normal thing. Probably is. Now we'll set flaps 5. You see it, that's our flaps here. Provide a little bit of thrust. And we'll slowly start to push forward. Now it is raining. I mean, the effects on, not that I can put them on. So I'll just leave the wipers off because it's basically pointless. They just annoy you. I mean, the sound is fun for a while, but it gets annoying. So I'll just turn it here. Now again, if you're on VATSIM, I'd strongly suggest get pen and paper for this taxi procedures, or taxiways. Now I'm going to recall here, just left click, and that will show what should come up. But if nothing comes up after that, then you're all good. If something does, you can just click the master caution. It'll disappear. If something major, it will keep popping up. So we're on taxiway Lima. We're going to turn right onto Alpha. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. I keep thinking we're going to go to 2-4. Right, we're on Lima. I don't know what taxiway this is. It's still Alpha. Right, so we'll go this way. I think it's probably taxiing the wrong way, but I don't care. So we're coming up to Alpha 13. Turn on the runway turn-offs. Since we got that little warning at the back there. Is it all work, please? Work. It's funny. Okay, it's sort of working. think I could just leave it on, but wouldn't be very helpful for takeoff. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe because it's the aircraft. I don't know. Right, the standard taxi speed is no more than 20 knots ground speed. We're going way too slow. Just re-import that and see if it works. Nope. Well, rip, easy dock. 2 days. Not even that. I got it yesterday. Well, I need to fix that. Right, so we're taxiing along here at good speed. Now, the course, you don't need to set anything until you come into land. The aircraft actually tells you that. It tells you the ILS frequency as well. And the ILS frequency, you just pop in there. The second radio stack, if you will. Now, I don't know if I could take this turn off here. Just don't make it. Looks doable. We're not too heavy, are we? Ah, we'll risk it. Tell you what. We'll take 26k. For takeoff, just to be sure. Right, now what you want to do is turn on the landing lights. Just the fixed ones for takeoff, I usually do. We turn off the taxi light, turn that to strobe. That's the flashy thing on the wings and stuff. You can arm the auto throttle. For Toga, you click this button. I've got a mapped key for that on my joystick, or mapped button. Now, for takeoff, if you look here, I'm going to advance the throttle to that 4 there, and then make sure that it gets filled in with thick 8 filling, and then we'll hit the Toga button. Right, okay, so to the 4. Okay, it's filled in nicely. Stable. Toga. Toga doesn't work on my joystick. Right, there we go, we'll just click that. LNAV and VNAV will engage, disengage even. But that's fine. Make sure you've set your trim, make sure everything's all good. Do an overhead check before takeoff. 80 knots. 100 knots.
V1.
The point of no return. Rotate to about 10 or 5 degrees. Then we can advance up. Right, we got a positive rate. Gear up. Flaps 2. Now, follow the flight director as much as possible. Which is something I'm not doing. Ooh. Can't even see the flight director. Column's in the way. Now I'll just do a speed intervene here. At 180. It's hard to use your joystick and mouse at the same time, so apologies. So we'll come down, follow the flight director. The thrusters went well back, so we're in climb thrust now. So be careful what you do. This is probably the closest stall you'll ever be takeoff and landing. So when you're off the runway, you can turn off the runway turn-offs, like so. Now you see the gear lights are off. Also you're off, so we can just turn that to the off position. Make sure you do that, otherwise you'll run out of hydraulic pressure. We'll take flaps 1 now. Speed check flaps 1, did they say? As they'd say. My words, unbelievable. Coming through rain, maybe a bit of snow, some beautiful clouds. Now we set the auto brake to off now. As you can see, I'm still flying manually. You're allowed to engage autopilot automatically after 1000 feet. AGL. So whenever you see 1000 feet or above on here, you can engage autopilot. Now, before you engage autopilot, make sure your LNAV and VNAV are still engaged. That means the green light's on. I'm just going to altitude intervene. We'll turn on CMDA. That's the autopilot with the engage button. Yeah, make sure that's on. We'll take standard pressure now. Now, the altitude intervene button is basically skipping all the rules it's got on here, and it goes straight up to the assigned altitude. Or, yeah, altitude on here, on the MCP panel. It's awful windy, right, we'll take the flaps up. Turn off the logo light now. So that's that. This is basically moonlight configuration. Make sure nothing's on. Everything's okay. So that's that. Some tests you can do here are that, a GPWS test. It's quite funny to listen to, and a TCAS test. It's funny to listen to. Now, when you're on the ground, TA only. After pushback, TA only. And then before takeoff or after takeoff, TA RA. Right, we're coming above 10,000 feet now, so we can turn off the landing lights. That's it. Now, you can put that to steady. So yeah, that's it. Watch some sexy wing flex on here. So we'll just climb, and then that's that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want a landing tutorial, I will do it. If you ask me to, so put that in the comments if you'd like me to. Make sure to subscribe, please. It takes 1 second, and it really does help me. Check out my Twitch, that'll be in the description. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like as well. If you want a landing tutorial, again, just pop that in the comments. If you want anything else, pop that in the comments too. Why not? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.